Hello, my name is Carlos Urban, and today I'm gonna do a video tutorial how to use ChatGPT to help you with your website. So this is one of a series of videos on how to build your homepage, your website. Again, um, talking about everything that has to do with a website would take too long. So today I'm gonna focus just on some things that I did to my website using ChatGPT. So this on the left is my website. I'm my hobby is photography, so you have many different types of templates to work on your website. This one is Mug, which I've had for over 15 years, and again, this one is more for photography. Now, if my recommendation is there is Wix, okay? So Wix, and by the way, they have like a free version. So, oh, sorry, this is to GoDaddy so that you can get your domain. So this is GoDaddy, sorry. Wix, here it is, Wix, okay? So let me go back over here for a second. Building a website for free. So here is really where you want to start, and you have all sorts of templates. And then, you don't need to know any WordPress or any type of code. All you do is add text, add pictures, and basically that's it. It allows you to add all sorts of different sections. So again, today is not so much to talk about Wix and all that. It's more to talk about ChatGPT. So I'm gonna put this a little smaller so that we can be able to read ChatGPT. So the first thing that I did, okay, so remember you can write a prompt, right? So this allows you to write a prompt. So this is a new chat. I created a chat called SEO website content writer real quick. SEO means search engine optimization, which is what helps people find you quicker. So basically, mainly using those things that Google does when you look for something. That's what SEO is all about. I have another video that explains in more detail SEO. There is an SEO console so that you can check, do a diagnostic of your website, but that's not the purpose of this video. Again, the purpose is the SEO. So I didn't even talk about what my website is all about. So it gives me some generic stuff. Understand your business, your audience. By the way, this type of stuff you can do like in a Word document first so that you have some sort of an outline. Header, catchy, keyword optimized title. So keyword, again, when somebody's searching for something, then those are the keywords. By the way, you can ask, and we'll do that at the end. We can ask ChatGPT to generate a list of keywords. Okay, short description. Um, so this is the different headings, footers, and so on. So now, then here's some best practices. Now you can also copy some code if you're into coding and also WordPress, you can do that. But again, this is a non-technical video, so it's really for those people that are planning to use a template like I have in on my left hand side. Uh, so I need to give ChatGPT some information about my website so that it gives me relevant output, right? If I don't tell, then it's just going to give me generic stuff. So I wrote my website is mainly to promote my photography business, which consists of selling pictures from my website, shooting portraits, and teaching to take pictures like the pros. I will teach the techniques that I used in the past. I also have a YouTube page for free tutorials related to Nikon cameras showing the different conditions, macros, landscapes, etc. So now it's giving me more specific, capturing moments with your business name, professional. So that would be the header. So now I'm gonna log in. Again, this is not a tutorial on how to. Each template is slightly different, but they all have basically the same thing. Hold on a second, I need to put. So you see most of these templates allow you to upload stuff. You have a library, you can organize it, customize it. So right now, I'm really, or you can add different things, but right now I'm really interested about the heading. So depending on the template you're using, the heading is usually your profile. So in this particular case, I put edit my profile, capture your, so it says capturing moments with professional, capturing. So I actually like capture your moments, capturing your best moments. Okay, that's my variation to it. Remember, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be exactly what ChatGPT tells you. If you want to, you can put exactly what ChatGPT tells you. But in this particular case, I also needed something a little shorter because, as you can see, if it gets too long, then it takes space from the rest. By the way, I wanted to show you something that is important. What you put here in the heading, okay, is usually what comes out here. So in the heading, I used to have, and this is right before I changed it here, welcome, I hope you enjoy my website. Blah, blah, blah. So this right here, okay, is what you see here. That's kind of your metadata, okay? Again, a fancy term just to say what your information is. Okay, let's go back to ChatGPT. Introduction, brief overview of photography business, unique selling points. So I put 15 years ago, photography began as a hobby. Today I shoot portraits and teach the many. Oh, okay. So I know. All right, grammar mistake. Okay, edit. But now you can see how easy it is. So again, 15 years ago, 15 years ago, 15 years ago, photography began as a hobby. Today, I shoot portraits and teach many. Here, this is the part that doesn't make sense. Many of the photography and lighting techniques that you see in my, I'm going to say, portfolio or in my galleries. Again, I want to keep it short. 15 years ago, photography was or began as I put it to say, okay, 15 years ago as a hobby. Today, I shoot portraits and teach many of the techniques that you can see. Again, I want to keep it short. Many of the techniques that you can see in my galleries for photography lessons, portrait shoots, and selling pictures. No, for photography lessons and sorry. Okay, so let's see how it looks. So we click save. Perfect. You see, what I wanted is it's all about the space. I wanted this a third of the way here so you could appreciate most of the picture, a picture of me, my social media. Okay, all right. So let's keep on going. Brief overview of photography. So this is what I wrote. Short description of your main services. So this indirectly says my services. And the reason was 15 years ago, photography became as a hobby. So it's more personal, right? So people can identify. It's not like I've been a pro all my life. As a matter of fact, it still is more like a hobby. Then YouTube tutorials. So I put my YouTube tutorials here. Okay. Testimonials. So this is one section that I need to add. So I need to pick up some of the comments. There is a lot of comments in my YouTube videos. So my main issue is that my YouTube page has, a significant number of subscribers, about 8,000, and but my website has almost no visits, or because again, who goes to websites anymore? My social media, again, my most popular one is my YouTube videos because of the information. So contact information is easy to find, so it's right there. Privacy and so on. So again, you can see that I have taken some of the things. The other thing that is very interesting, that is very important, sorry, and it's actually somewhere here, you need to label, okay, let me see where it is, each picture so that it's easy to find it. Here it is, meta titles, meta descriptions, right? So if I take a picture like this one, right? If I take a picture like this one, so let me just, okay, now this is a good example. Okay, you see this picture right here. So you can see, look at the Carlos Urban portraits headshots. Yeah, that's something that makes sense. I want people, when they're looking for headshots, to arrive here. Now I can go even more specific, okay? And actually, so in this particular case, let's see, you know, change the information here. So this is the name of that particular model, but I can change it so that it's even more specific. So let me, this is not actually a good example. Let me go back over here. So this one, you see how I put Lion King, wildlife photography, lion. So that's one that I label. So I need to label all of these. And you can label them only in the background, or you can even put it in the foreground. Okay, again, this is meant to be a relatively short video to give you the basics on how to use ChatGPT and so on. The other thing that I wanted to show you is that you need to use several tools. Okay, it's not just one. So for example, this logo over here, I generated that with Firefly, and I actually saved it so I could show you. Firefly is, so if you go to the cloud, sorry, the Adobe Cloud, okay, Firefly is the equivalent of DALL-E and Midjourney. Now, because DALL-E and Midjourney are paid, if you have an Adobe subscription, then you can use Firefly. There is other image creators, generative AI image creators. So this is the one that I use. Then I brought it into Canva. Okay, as you can see, and started playing with it. First, I put this, try to put that logo. Then I didn't like it that much. Then I changed it to this, and then this I saved it. Okay, and that's my logo. And I did that today in just a few minutes. And maybe I decide to change it if I don't like it, but so far I like it. So, so this is again, obviously the content that you have in your website is going to be mostly proprietary, but then there is some things that you can generate that are that you can do with generative AI. Okay, I hope that you like this video. It's just introduction. Again, the main purpose is so that you can be easily found. So when people type something like photography, well, it is photography classes comes out first because I already had searched for it. But I'm going to put photography lessons, okay? And I'm going to ignore the near me because I'll show you in a second what happens if you do near me. If I do photography lessons, right? Then what happens is first I get the sponsor results. So sponsor is people who are paying, and they're relevant results, but that's not what really SEO is about. SEO is so that you appear first among the organic results. In other words, the ones that are not paid. So here you have, okay, take lessons is the name of this page. So this is a page that may have many different photographers or people for. So this is interesting. I can sign up as to be one of the tutors. Okay. So what happens is, again, unless you have tons of activity, sometimes you need to join one of these, review sites such as Yelp, or imagine that it was, TripAdvisor or Thumbtack or whatever. Some of these that have a lot of visits because these are always going to come out first. Okay, here is another one. Okay, now here is some videos. And then the other thing that is very important is you want to be in the you need to have a Google profile so people can find you, right? Um, so, and by the way, I just created a Google profile, and well, it has no visits because I just created it. Okay, let me see. Um, let's see. Here it is. You see, I just created it. But the point is that you don't need a location. So if people find you here, and I'm gonna, start getting activity here so that people will, because the thing is that Google needs to know that this is for real. So unless he has some reviews, it's not gonna, it's not gonna appear. But then if people click on the website, they land right on my website. So anyway, those are organic results. Again, those are organic is because they appear without having to pay for it. So I hope you found this useful. Again, this is just to get you started with ChatGPT and some of the generative AI tools. There is many tools out there, but I'll be honest with you, you can do most of the oh, by the way, I use the ChatGPT for free version, so this is not the so if we go over here, so I'm using I had the new version, sorry, the upgrade version. This is the free version, whatever is now, I think it's like 3.5 or whatever. And you see you can create different types of things. And by the way, since I'm doing something with SEO, it's already recommending stuff with SEO. But start small, and you'll start getting great results. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please click like and leave comments, and please subscribe. There is many videos. If you are interested in digital marketing, that's what I teach. There is many videos and tutorials on digital marketing. Thank you.